Good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to Grumpy Old Git in the Corner on Tuesday the 19th, and the weather is, well, see for yourself. Yep, snow right outside my window, and I've got to go out in that later as well. Never mind, eh? Well, first of all, this morning I just watched an interview with this silly bint. Now that's the policing minister, Dame Diana Johnson, absolutely denying that the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, did not break any manifesto promises, the pre-election promises about not raising taxes and particularly over the farmers' inheritance tax, because that's what they were talking about. So there's another one that's totally in denial what this government is doing. You couldn't make this shit up. Bit like the cover-ups that have been going on, in particular the Southport one that we believe is a cover-up. You know, people are making their own minds up now. They're coming out with all sorts of scenarios. With the only one that's questioning it is Farage, obviously. But we've seen this before, haven't we? Now, do you remember some while back there was some killings in London? I can't remember the guy's name now, but it wasn't until well afterwards that the police, in particular the anti-terrorism squad, came out and admitted that they'd missed opportunities to prevent this. The guy who did it was on their watch list, and in fact they were actually following him at the time. Yes, they did shoot him dead afterwards, but yeah, I can't remember the guy's name now. But they failed to search his property, they failed to raid people that he was associated with, and their excuse was he hadn't actually committed a crime up until that point, although he eventually committed it basically in front of their eyes, didn't he? But what happened to crime prevention? You know, there's I think it's nearly 40,000 on the terror watch list from the terrorist group and MI5, I believe. So why are they not raiding these people? Why are they not going and seeing if there's any evidence? You know, they'll do it for minor crimes. They'll kick your door in for a welfare check. But what's going on in Manchester there now is a good thing. But that's not what I'm talking about. They'll kick doors in for those. But if you're on the terrorist list, they won't. You know, if this is the case of what's happened in Southport, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying if this is the case, then it could be a huge problem. Not just for the police, not just for the anti-terrorist group and MI5, but for government as a whole. You know, is it going to come out eventually that they missed an opportunity to prevent this? Is this why they're trying to defer the hearing in January so this doesn't get out? And they're saying they need time to gather evidence. Well, as far as I'm concerned, they got all the evidence they need. One, he committed the crime. Two, when they raided his place afterwards, they found the evidence there. You know, if this is the case, then the longer they hide it from the public, the worse it's going to be for them. You know, or are they waiting to put new draconian laws in place where they can hush this up and hide everything? Just like they're doing now, make it permanent. because this is something that could set the public off. But there's so many backlashes now that this government is incurring over the issues that they've caused. I mean, yeah, admittedly some of the things are lingering from the last shit shower we had in power, but this lot have opened up so many more. But anyway, moving off of that, today we got the farmers' protest. Not just in London. I believe it's going off in many places around the country. We've also got the ongoing strike since the 17th. That's going to lead to shortages on the shelves. And with all this shit going on, where is Comrade Starmer? Oh, he don't care about this country, does he? It's all going to shit, and he's only interested in building up his air miles by the looks of things. And trying to do deals with communist China. Nonetheless. And then we've got another one that's racking up the air miles, haven't we? Lammy. He's off at the UN security meeting. This is the guy that can't keep our borders secure. But he's going to go and tell, and he's chairing the meeting, not just attending, he's chairing it. And he's telling them how to keep their borders safe. Yet he can't keep ours safe. And the first words out of his mouth when he opened the meeting as the chair was about race, in particular his race, or alleged race. You couldn't make this shit up. You really couldn't. Unbelievable. Right, anyway guys, today, if I don't reply to any of the comments until later, I don't get that many now, it's because I've got doctors and hospital appointments today, which means I've got to go out in the cold and the snow. Not looking forward to that. But hey, it looks like Christmas. So, until tomorrow, as always people, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free, and stay warm. Respects, guys.